Ken here again. Today's lesson is entitled Prayer, a Seed Sower's Way of Life. Most of my life as a follower of Jesus, I believe my thoughts about prayer went something like this. It's a good, even very important activity. If engaged in regularly, it strengthens my spiritual life. And God's hand is often moved to perform miracles, small and large. Now, I sometimes ponder how short of the mark I was in thinking of prayer in just that way. For when I bring together all the Bible's teachings on the amazing subject of prayer, not only the teachings but the examples of prayer throughout the Scriptures, to regard it as anything less than a way of life seems impossible to me. It's a way that takes hold of a person when God the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit takes hold of the person. Just the sheer number of references in the Bible ought to give us pause for reflection about what prayer is. Hundreds of times in the great narrative of salvation, we encounter the words pray, petition, plead, praise, adore, appeal, beseech, bless, confess, call on, cry out to, worship. There's more. Hundreds and hundreds of times described the human interaction with the true and living God. In the context of our growth as seed sowers, I trust that this lesson you're about to do will challenge you to regard a life of prayer as indispensable to your efforts to sow seeds for Jesus. In witnessing for Christ, 3 prayers specifically, to borrow a phrase from Latin, a great phrase, they are the sine qua non, the without which not. The disciples' prayer, the unceasing prayer, and the warrior's prayer. You want to be an effective witness? Sine qua non. Without prayer, not. I'd like us to examine briefly the New Testament's teachings of these 3 prayers. Again, the disciples' prayer, the ceaseless prayer, and the warrior's prayer. As we do, may we allow God, the Holy Spirit, to examine us. So, let's begin our journey with prayer. I pray God's words back to Him, and perhaps we will all take these to be our sincere, heartfelt petitions. The closing words of 2 powerful psalms. Search me, O God, and know my heart. Try me and know my thoughts, and see if there be any grievous way in me, and lead me in the way everlasting. Let the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be acceptable in your sight, O Lord, my rock and my redeemer. God bless you on your journey into prayer.